Assalamu alaikum and welcome to our Arabic learning series, a step-by-step guide for non-native speakers. So this program is intended and designed to help you build clear, practical conversational Arabic. And in each lesson, we will introduce some useful vocabulary, then gradually build on those vocabulary so you can form real, everyday sentences with confidence. So these lessons are simple, structured, and easy to follow. So it's perfect for the beginners or anyone looking to improve their speaking skills. So if you stay consistent and memorize the vocabulary that are covered in these lessons, you'll be surprised at how quickly you can start understanding and using the language. So join me on this journey, stay engaged, review vocabulary, and inshallah, God willing, you'll be speaking Arabic much faster than you expect. All right. So the goal for this lesson is to make you familiarized with basic Arabic words. So in each lesson, we'll focus on about 10 to 20 vocabulary that are close to daily life situations. So it's important that you read and memorize the vocabulary. And each vocabulary word would also include English transliteration. These are the English transliteration here. Okay. Just to make it easier for the pronunciation. And also to ensure the lesson is also accessible even for those that cannot read or articulate the Arabic words. Okay. So with that being said, let's start with our vocabulary set 1. All right, so we can start over here. Naam. Naam means yes. La. La means no. Bait. Bait, house. Maktab. Maktab, office. Mudir. Mudir, manager. You can also use mudir for a director. All right, let's go on this side here. Sa'iq, driver. Tabib, tabib, doctor. Haris, haris, guard, a security guard. Shurti, shurti, a policeman. Muhandis, muhandis, engineer. All right, so this is about 10 vocabularies here. Let's move on to the next set of vocabulary. Mustashfa, mustashfa, hospital. ممرضة, ممرضة, nurse. سيارة, سيارة, car. مدرسة, مدرسة, a school. موظف, موظف, an employee. Okay, all right, so that's about 15. And the last set of vocabulary for this lesson. محاسب, محاسب is an accountant. طائرة, طائرة, airplane. مطار, مطار, airport. Again, these are transliteration, okay? The same pronunciation as this Arabic here. So matar, we said, is airport, matar. عامل, عامل, worker. Okay. شركة, شركة, company, company. All right, there you have it. Those are the 20 vocabularies that we've learned. These 5 here and the previous 15. So next slide here. The following 2 slides will be a great exercise to internalize the vocabulary words with its English meaning and to test you the level of memorization and understanding. Okay, so these are the same vocabulary that will be used, and we're going to try to create exercise from them so we can internalize the vocabularies moving on. All right, so this exercise 1A, we're going to be connecting the words with the correct meanings. All right, so these are the Arabic words starting from here. طائرة, طائرة, What's the meaning? What's طائرة? Among these 5 options, what does طائرة means? Is it an accountant, nurse, car, policeman, airplane? طائرة is an airplane. Yeah, I can get my pen here so we can connect. طائرة, airplane. سيارة, سيارة. What do you think سيارة? Where is سيارة? Accountant, nurse, car, policeman. سيارة would be a car. شرطي. What about شرطي? One among these 3 here. شرطي would be a policeman. محاسب. محاسب. Nurse or accountant? محاسب is an accountant. And last here, ممرضة will be a nurse. ممرضة. ممرضة. All right, this side over here. نعم. نعم. What does نعم mean? We said نعم means what? Among these options here. Yes. نعم means yes. لا. لا means what? لا means no. بيت. بيت. What does it mean, bait? Company, office, or house? Bait would be a house. Maktab. Maktab. That would be office or company. That would be an office. And last, sharika. Would mean company. Sharika. All right. Let's move on to the next slide here. Same exercise. Let's connect the words again with the correct meanings for the remaining vocabulary. Matar. Matar. What does matar means? Matar is an airport. سائق. What about سائق? What do you think سائق means here? If you say the driver, you got it right. سائق. مدير. مدير is manager. Oh, we skipped موظف. موظف. موظف means employee. مهندس. The last option here. Engineer. All right, this side over here. مدرسة. What does madrasa mean among these 4 options here? Madrasa is a school. طبيب. What about طبيب? طبيب is doctor. عامل. عامل. عامل will be worker. And last here, مستشفى. مستشفى is hospital. There you go. All right. Let's move on to the next exercise here. All right. For these 2 slides, we are going to be translating the following Arabic words into English, and again continue to drill and internalize the vocabulary and test your understanding. So remember, we're reusing the same vocabularies in this lesson with different exercises to help with memorization and understanding. All right. I think I skipped one here. Here, exercise 2A, translate into English. طائرة. What do you think طائرة means? طائرة. طائرة. طائرة is an airplane. Airplane. Okay. What about سيارة? سيارة. سيارة is car. All right. شرطي. What do you think شرطي means based on the vocabulary we learned today? شرطي will be a policeman. Policeman. محاسب. محاسب will. What does محاسب means? Engineer. An engineer. ممرضة. ممرضة. What do you think that means? Nurse. ممرضة. All right, this side over here. نعم. Na'am. What does na'am means? It means yes. Okay. What about la? La would mean what? No. Okay. What about bait? Bait is house. Maktab. Maktab, office. Office. I hope you're saying the answers before I write them down, okay? That's the whole idea. Just try to internalize and, get the vocabulary right. Last one here, sharika. That would mean what, sharika? Company. Yep. Company. There you go. All right, let's move to the next slide here. Same exercise here with the different vocabularies. Matar. 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 What do you think matar means? Airport. Airport. All right. What about sa'iq? Sa'iq. Sa'iq means driver. You should be able to get the answer within 2 seconds, okay? Muwaddaf. What's muwaddaf? Did you guess employee? If you guessed employee, you got it right. Employee. What about mudir? Mudir, manager. Manager. Muhandis. Muhandis is an engineer. Engineer. All right. Over here. Madrasa. Madrasa is school. Okay. Tabib. Tabib will be a doctor. Doctor. Amil. Amil is a worker. Mustashfa. Mustashfa is hospital. Hospital. There you have it. All right. Let's move on to our next slides. Okay, again. These slides here, we're going to be looking at the pictures and say the words in Arabic, okay? And say the words in Arabic. So this is a, what do you think this is? It says a school here. So what's a school in Arabic mean? It means madrasa. Madrasa. All right. This is a school. No, I'm sorry. This here is not correct here. Sorry. This is a hospital here. We can see a hospital. So hospital is mustashfa. Mustashfa. This is a school. School. What does the school means in Arabic? Madrasa. Madrasa. This is an office. Office. And what does that mean in Arabic? Office? Maktab. Maktab. There you go. All right. This is a house, obviously, in English. What about Arabic? Bait. All right. This is a car. What do we say car in Arabic? Sayyara. Sayyara. This is an airplane. In Arabic it means طائرة. 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 Yep. مستشفى. مدرسة. مكتب. بيت. سيارة. طائرة. All right. Next slide. Same exercise, different vocabularies. So let's look at the pictures again and say the words in Arabic, all right? He is an employee. And how do you say that in Arabic? موظف. He's a موظف. Let me get my pen. موظف. All right. He's a doctor. How do you say doctor in Arabic? طبيب. طبيب. All right. He's a driver. سائق. سائق. All right, this side over here. She's a nurse. And how do you say that in Arabic? ممرضة. 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 All right, next one. He is a policeman. How do you say policeman in Arabic? شرطي. شرطي. All right. Last one here. He is an engineer. How do you say engineer in Arabic? مهندس. مهندس. All right. مهندس. There you go. موظف employee. طبيب doctor. سائق driver. ممرضة nurse. شرطي policeman. مهندس an engineer. All right. All right. For this next exercise here, we're going to be practicing the use of na'am, which means yes, and la, and no. Is this an airport? La. This is a hospital. Is this a company? La. This is a school. This is a madrasa. Is this an office? Na'am. Yes, na'am. Na'am. Yeah, maybe we can just we can write it here. La. Okay. Let me get my pen here. La. Is this a company? Also, this is la. And this is na'am. Okay. Is this a house? Yes. Na'am. Na'am. Is this an airplane? La. Is this a car? This is a sayyara. It's not an airplane. It's a sayyara. It's a car. Is this a car? This here? No. La. This is a what? This is a طائرة. طائرة. All right. So we're just practicing the use of na'am and yes. All right. All right. Let's go to the next exercise. Same thing here. The practice of na'am and yes. And la, no. So na'am means yes, la means no. So is he a security guard? The answer is la. He is a muwaddaf. He's an employee, muwaddaf. Is he a doctor? Na'am. Na'am. Yes, he is a doctor. Na'am, he is a doctor. Is he a driver? Na'am. Yes. Na'am. Yes, he is a driver. Is she an accountant? La. No, she's not an accountant. She's a nurse. Is he a manager? La. This is not a manager. This is a policeman. شرطي. Is he an engineer? نعم. Yes, he is an engineer. مهندس. Okay. مهندس. So نعم, yes. لا, no. All right. So for the next two slides, just meant for assignments, for those that are interested in practicing further. They can email me, and if you're interested, at ihsandawa@gmail.com. I'll also include that in the comment section, and I can send you these two assignments, and you can just practice and see if you can be able to translate the following words, into Arabic too. Yeah, these two slides here. This is again the same vocabulary that we've just been learning. This is again to drill those vocabulary into your head so that you can internalize them and we can be able to build up on those vocabulary. Okay? All right, so that concludes our first lesson. Until next time, inshallah, I hope that you can subscribe so that whenever we drop our next lesson, you can be notified. Please support the channel and subscribe. Until next time, peace.